Hey guys, welcome back to The Grind. In today's video, we will be talking about some rumors that Rust may release only on next-gen consoles. But first, be sure to leave a like on the video and subscribe to the channel for more content like this and much more. Click the bell too so that you don't miss any future videos. Now, let's get right into it. So with the news coming out that Rust will only be releasing in 2021, a lot of new rumors and speculations have come out that the developers of the game may ditch last-gen consoles and focus on making the game for the next-gen consoles. We emphasize though, for the moment, these are literally just rumors. Anyways, it is not an outlandish thought though. I mean, now we are a few months into the next generation, and at this point, everyone is transitioning or in the process of transitioning to those next generation consoles. So it would make sense if the Rust developers decided, well at this point, we might as well make the game next gen. The common thing that is done in the early parts of next generation is that games are made for both the old generation and the new generation, and we expect that to be the case with Rust too. In fact, we expect the developers to still go ahead and make the game an old generation one, and back it compatible with the new consoles. That is at least for the early part. It would be a shame if players with the next generation consoles were limited to playing an old generation version of Rust. It would be rather disappointing when you think of the power these new consoles have. You can get so much out of them and make the game run incredibly well, like what we imagine players are experiencing on high-end PCs. It's too good not to use. I mean, think about it. On the new consoles, we could be getting 4K gameplay at 60 FPS, which is fantastic, or even full HD at 120 FPS. That's what these new consoles can do. It is actually insane for consoles that they can reach such heights, when before they were limited to just 30 FPS at 1080p. Imagine having your new, shiny, powerful console, and you can only play Rust at 30 FPS. That'd be a huge downer when you know your new console can do so much more, but the game just isn't optimized for it, since it's an old gen version. Like we say, that could be the case when it first releases. Hopefully the developers decide to optimize the game on next-gen consoles sometime down the line. It would make sense if they did, because the old generation is going to start fading out and being outdated. It is just the way technology works. For the time being though, it would be hard to imagine that the Rust team would ditch the old gen consoles. There is still an incredibly high player base on those old generation consoles. A lot of this is due to the fact that not everyone has the finances to upgrade their consoles right now, especially during the current pandemic. It is incredibly difficult to get their hands on a console at the moment. And even for those who do have the money, it is incredibly difficult to get their hands on a console at the moment, because there's just none in stock. Considering all of that, it would make no sense to just jump into next gen and leave behind the older consoles. That is if we expect the game to be released in 2021. If the game happened to release beyond 2021, then that changes everything. There would definitely be more of a case for the game to only come out on the new consoles. By 2022, the number of players on next-gen consoles would be significantly higher, a good amount of them for the developers to really consider just going next-gen. Another good thing to factor in is that developers will have much better understanding of the new consoles, which will make their jobs easier and they can produce better results. All the early problems and glitches people may be having with the next-gen consoles will likely be ironed out by then, so once again it would present a good opportunity to release on those consoles. There's so much that goes into developing the game, and so much to consider, and making a game on next gen at the moment as opposed to older gen is so much more complicated than we think. The safe assumption that if the game is on course to release this year, we will get a Rust version both for the old and new gen, but first old gen. Then a patch or upgraded version of some sort for the next gen version sometime in the future. If the game got delayed again to the next year or so, then there'd be a better chance of the game coming onto the next gen consoles only. Only time will tell. Do you guys think the game will be next gen only? Let us know down in the comments below. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed the video, then be sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more content like this and much more. Click the bell too so that you don't miss any videos in the future. We'll see you guys in the next one, but until then, take care.